Okay, this is an optional question. We always say if you take an option, you're going to get better options in life, by the way. And really, I encourage that. I do want to point out this kind of question would never, ever appear on an Essex County College exam. All right, the kind of question you're going to get are the ones that precede this one. So this is optional, and it's for those students that are wishing to, develop better skills in math. So let me take a look at it, and the first thing I want to look at here is just rewriting it. And I want to point out that 8 to the 12 is the same thing as 2 cubed, which is 8, to the 12th power, which is 2 to the 36, right? I'm going to claim that 4 to the 13th is the same thing as 2 squared. That's what 4 is, to the 13th power, which would be 2 to the 26. I'm going to claim that 8 to the 6 is 2 cubed. That's 8 to the 6th power, which is 2 to the 18th. I'm going to claim that 4 to the 14th is 2 squared, which is 4 to the 14th, which is 2 to the 28th. All right? So what I want to do is just rewrite the problem with that information down. So it's going to be the root, and let's be real careful about this. 8 to the 12 is actually 2 to the 36. Plus, 4 to the 13th is 2 to the 26. Let's do it in the bottom. 8 to the 6th is actually 2 to the 18th. And 4 to the 14th is actually 2 to the 28th. I'm going to factor the top, and I'm going to factor the bottom. And the top, the biggest factor I see is 2 to the 26. And what he left off with, well, let's see, 2 to the 10th plus 1. On bottom, the biggest factor I see is 2 to the 18th. What do I have over there? 1 plus 2 to the 10th. Well, what do I notice about this immediately? I see a factor common between top and bottom. The one factor I see is going to be 2 to the 10th plus 1, or 1 to the 2 to the 10th. They're the same thing as commutative. They would cancel off. The other thing I notice is that 2's are factors of top and bottom. And 2 to the 26, there's 26 factors, and bottom there's 18 factors. Well, 26 minus 18 is going to be what? Is going to be 2. Let's see, that's going to be 2 to the 8th, right? And what's happening over here? Well, the square root of that's 2 to the 4th. What's 2 to the 4th? It's 16. All right, all the steps are written down for you here, by the way. And I want to point out the same steps that we just discussed are there. All right, thank you so much for paying attention.